David Ofori Osafo Bongo Differa and I'm the seminal eba here can asama that's away chocolate drink I'm saying here aye unsu share Gana koko papa ni de aye ade na nkasa si chrom de da makom de da nti se utobia eno ane unsu share na aye tea kama have a special ice mineral water na special drinks weekend adranisa and the weekend is a party be now your engagement outdoor ye now ye na ope insuone drinks there are several what there no special ice mineral water and a special drinks we one combination one atade na shemeno how say come up how say koyi St. Philip's Enterprise hona memma nyina ye toy entade enche na bronya no adunti sabre ya manfo ahyase to niema nsa na bronya kra no edurida wo ye bema na opeso totade ye shepa dia St. Philip's Enterprise and I say wo call Ralph Philip Dankwa na niema no for free Europe nti papa na bo no from Accra Central and shop no ben Cocoboard Ayalolo station on Circle Adona Trotro station Philip down crowd dejumana no the number ni friend 0244 147212 0244 147212 na ne St. Philip's Enterprise in South so ye shasia na ye call Manchester United legend Patrice Evra Meno kasa obepiemu ewo man Ghana emu amakopiemu ewo Jubilee House akochia Ghana mampeni His Excellency Nana Ado Dankwa Kufu Ado na yenti nsema Patrice Evra wadi etuja.
I receive such an overwhelming welcome, better than the one I received in Nigeria. And it's just fantastic. I am here, of course, in partner also with Cheaper, but I also, my dream now is also to change the image of Africa. That's why I've been in Senegal, I've been in Cameroon, we've been in Nigeria, and I really through also my social media to change, to make sure this new generation, they know they can be successful in their own country. I'm born in Dakar, I play for France. When you were young, my parents gave me the choice to choose my national team, but growing up in France, I picked France. But I understand it later, it's really important to pick your own country because it's become politic. When you win, you're a French player. When you lose, you're a Senegalese player.
And to see, really, really excited when I saw on my calendar that you were due to visit us. We've been following your career for a long time. I don't know what Roberto Carlos will think about the claim that you're the best left back.
He said that. He said after me,
I thought he would have something to say about that. Yeah, and I'm not quite sure about the position of Real Madrid when it comes to the best team in the world and Manchester United. But in any event, it's great, and you have been a very powerful ambassador for us, all of us, the Africans, not just by the quality of your play, but also by the strength of your personality and the causes that you're committed to. I think it's one that all of us share, what we can do to transform the image of, not just the image, but the reality, the substance of our lives as Africans. I think that is really what matters the most, and how we can all work towards that goal. But it's encouraging that people like you, despite all the success that you've had elsewhere, still have this commitment to the continent and to our collective welfare. It's very reassuring, and I think it's a tremendous example for all the young people, no matter whether you're here or over there, that you still have this commitment to the welfare of Africa. It's encouraging.
Avemra studio na Mamedi and Komo Ashanti Gold FA Dimotu Omko Division 2 say match fixing on ko match che say omo fixi che say omo ehun score line no kran sana match no e hyase na as good until ho ase the assembly ko appeals committee so eboguye na last weekend and a Ghana Premier League no e chassis nyantie se ansana league no be chassis kran as good for ekoje court injunction to me krata every court was say wompre ma league no en chassis na minim ada injunction no anya juma ana Ghana league no a chassis ana say efefo nsa krata no mbu so na mo eto aso ebo league matches no na se sanete kra asotwe ben ana eho no mo yensa kan ora Kofi Manu do afre no blue wonderful or football administrator wonderful
Bongo de fara.
Agwa.
Njo su bebre.
Na bibia boko de.
Odedin.
Be hu te sen.
O be bia ho ye.
Be hu ye.
Bia ho ye. Bia ho ye.
Se me anso me bono kakra nti.
Say de e pa. Now only say Brunei first language. People about Ghana.
Nye gwan.
Abro one history ya try say no.
Okay.
So what he say this time Osage for nani abra or per se original history no.
Eba. Okay. You be di hu nkomo. But yan hwe ya te say as good before the league no started last weekend. Koje tumi krata Africa quarter nanka NSS league no eba so. Ho asem te sen.
Bongo mame fa kwanye na menchia Osage for se ade adwambadu the second.
Doma ma hene.
Aduana PSC.
Okay.
Na miam kromni woni say otumfo tena akira kakra ne nkora brem.
Oh, okay.
Say asante manwura obi aitie no.
Okay.
Na femi hwe wo ahwefo nyina.
Obi ajoso.
Nearby and say based on your status. A say I was say yes. GF no was so DB. ISO protecting Nipani fundamental human rights. Oko Article 3 status no or the Nkwasi Bruni medium in fact. Article 3 human rights. The GFA is committed to respecting all internationally recognized human rights and shall strive to promote the protection of these rights.
Okay.
Nti no say wo ye kuoba na wo fi say wo fa ahodie ya tena so. Na wo de atokuo no anim na kuo no mpene so a wo ho kwane say wo court. Wo court a human rights for ho abebe so mra ma ho kwan e ma be protect.
Ba nyamo na mo say football hu ye mfa nko court ni ade say yete sai no.
In the ruling of the Supreme Court February 2010 Roxon versus the Ghana Football Association. Supreme Court rule is the High Court has jurisdiction over issues bordering on fundamental human rights.
Okay.
But the courts do not interpret the rules of associations or enforce the rules of associations. But once it borders on human rights, I'm on for a kanekeke. Until this is a confessor of all people.
Okay.
2008 day of December 2014, before His Lordship Justice Kofi Mensah, High Court Judge, Kinfesa versus Ghana Football Association to Aduana Football Stars, based on human rights. Because
the Kinfesa the FNU court.
And in one by Olympics court, the FA court.
Accra Great Olympics.
Yes. And I was sitting with the me obia kwasi ebuo mempe. Mra say adwuma. Ghana na ya adwene say ye mra nya adwuma. Na me de say nya be ye francophone country Cameroon ametra 12 years a. Nka da be court no. Nipa over the prison apro. Court ama order. Na wo dwane. Na in Ghana ha otukwe House of Folk and Fire court. Ye njai ball for almost about 6 months. Marty Jet and court and Castle every year the writing.
Yeah.
Kinfesa anko. Kinfesa and Olympics court. Nyani na muane they say they were forced to be admitted back into Premier Division. And you increase it from 16 clubs to 18 clubs.
So about 18 clubs league.
So what has changed? That Ashbro cannot go to court if he thinks there is fundamental human rights. But in any case,
but as good, it might be clear. As good call court last week. Called injunction. They call FA, and I said, fan come FA.
What I know, they say call FA. They dodged, but luckily,
everyone dodging.
Yes, they were able to serve Randy Abbey the following day.
They call Abbey.
Or call Wednesday. Wednesday, no, they dodged. But Thursday, they were holding a certain, or is it on Friday? They were holding some meetings. I'm saying, well, in Vail. So they had locked even the gate. But the bailiff no yam to boy.
Lock gate
completely. See bailiff no jina how. Why rent the abbey or the car base when bailiff no call. All the videos and other things. That is why I always say me and nam baby at team. Any francophone country me try intino. Court for a while and can 2004. Yes, I take me contempt. And
eh, what would you know?
Me, I'm going to Kofi Man. Me, why Ibrahim, Justice Ampere, Alaji Grusa, Kojo Yanka, Kofi Man, J.Y. Appear for passing a vote of no confidence in your Hotamakuru. And no Kurano. Now, when him say office, you know, first, you know, if your office in the civil service for done. But Gaka had built an office, so we moved there for the meeting.
Okay.
Barely if you know called the other building, we were not aware. But when they came to serve me contempt, this contempt, I received it. The kind of court, I know where they been. And in the end, we were freed because we had to convince the court that we were not served. No, we had no idea of what was happening. And in that, me response, you know, I had responded for Justice Ampere and J.Y. Appear. I will read. That I'm the 6th respondent in the above entitled application and have the authority and consent of 3rd and 7th respondents to dispose to this affidavit on their behalf, the fact of which are within my personal knowledge. 3rd was Justice Ampere, 7th J.Y. Appear. So, and Okaya, Justice Jamafe case in the Bible.
Jamafe commission.
Yeah, but my co-counsel, me issue press release. I was, let me watch that. I get you and I'm in the Kabai. 7:30. Yes, 7:30. Let me get home. Never was I never to say more contempt. My co-counsel be. Ndi maba. Betwene. Never public hearing. Never yam arrange for TV. Until no their brains are paid. Nipa be 1 or 2 bibra. Why do you have to fear going to court? Me court answer never the Bible man. Me use Bible. Be cross. Me kura. Quran. Me da. Then me mama bosom. I'm free. Yes.
You call court no one for Bible answer.
Jamafe commission me dey ma me bosom.
One for Quran.
I'm free. Let me next story.
Oh then. You no snap and answer then
No, me pajama sir. Say confirmation it is allowed. Na Jamafe busa.
Na do ma me bosom.
Yes, na Jamafe busa na me yes. Asema maka ni yana no kure. Ba wo try the fofra you suffer. Jamafe commission report who me di no wom.
That be.
Nyamo anan mo ye noise say mako prison. Mun anya no ha. That is it. But in any case, they don't have experience in life.
Any experience?
Most of them, yes, they are not the FU.
They are lawyer.
Now we are lawyer, you pay your lawyer, Papa. Look, I always say, you don't need to know the mechanism of a watch before you tell the time. About 2 o'clock, I watch a This they say watch mechanic, but can't the answer. Now one goes to Bruni to Mawu. Maraboni the Hua. I saw called law school and one will say, dear Maraboni. Mamenko decision, lawyers sign. Namen can be in chilo.
Say decision against the Ashgood.
Yes. Ashgood. Maybe they am a print you. Ashgood decision. More Betty into more investigation.
I must say Ashgood betting.
Look at their conclusion. Their conclusion findings. Page 20.
Okay,
findings, 4. The GFA investigation team did not probe sufficiently into betting, so not much was found on betting except snippets of evidence which cannot be linked to any betting system or suspicious betting patterns. Bakistas, CAS 2013/8/3258. Bakista directly indirectly involved in fixing. Lack of clarity on indirect involvement was held to not be fatal as an illegibility determination was not sanctionary in nature. So if you have said this, I did not write it. Why then do you go and say it's a match fixing? Of a say match for what? Meanwhile, the betting allegation, you yourself, you have exonerated him. So what do? And in law, if you have a general rule and you have a specific rule, you use a specific rule to attack it. You don't go to the general rules.
Okay, but unim yansha producer muni goals ni bi as good goals ni bi na ye hwe na ye ni hu nkomo ade why football so
it's not an offense. And a scoreline does not determine whether the match was competitive or not.
There
are so many things that will come out very soon. You will see it's a hatred.
Hatred for who?
Otherwise, what are your general rule, your specific rule? Any good lawyer knows that you always use the 3 for forfeiture of matches. A team commits an offense punishable by forfeiture of a match where G, it plays with another team a match which has been declared non-competitive, or the results of which have been found to be predetermined or fixed. So you go back to this regulation because you charge the man on Article 34 of this regulation, 34(5)(a). So why would you go to the your friend is disciplinary code, which is a general rule?
They say they na pese FA no ESC a.
Mami nia me pese FA yen say. Between con because
FA na eti
con.
Hey.
Con.
A lawyers na wo ho mo.
Oh, na lawyer make I just say you don't need to know the mechanism of a watch before you tell the time. When you lawyer ni. Now go to a specific rule to sanctioner. You don't write a different thing. Okay. Now, who can hire sanctions? A, that at the end of 2021-2022 Ghana Premier League season, Ashanti Gold shall be demoted to Second Division 2 League in accordance with Article 63H. In accordance with Article 63H. Let me read Article 63H.
Okay.
In the disciplinary code. Disciplinary code in the
okay.
Says 3, disciplinary measures. 6. 3. The following disciplinary measures may be imposed on legal persons only. H, added relegation to a lower division. Relegation to a lower division and demotion, are they the same? So you, a simple lawyer, making reference in accordance with this law, you go and say demotion. Now, say relegation to a lower division, relegate from Premier Division, and your first division now, over. You go to the lowest division. Brofono class 1 teacher and children.
In the as go the informal Premier now say Division 1 and now.
They are in Premier. Because like it happened to Juventus. They quoted Juventus in their decision. And the Americans are Ghana for yet can headlines, young can details. In the Juventus situation, it was found that there were so many matches that were fixed. And every match that was fixed, it fell under forfeiture. Juventus were deducted points until they fell below the table.
Okay.
Until they were relegated to Serie D.
And
demotion. Demotion is different sanction. And in that situation, Fiorentina, that would have gone to relegation because of new position. That's Juventus by that. They push it. That's
no car premium.
That is, and you know, I scored me name say, but not number 500 so. And based on their own constitution, Agbo has decided to go to court.
Okay.
Period.
All right. Everyone come on here there, but ya Brennan so echo. Ya better ora Kofi menu blue. Wonderful. Ya better na say about Juma pa. And the Effie and Ashanti Good and Semono, their echo and so and no.
Said appeal committee decision mechanic nka obedwane
and
ye
oh the you go to Peace FM. Okay, wonderful. Better say na ha dey agudi mu nsem no AC ewo kasebo no so that's the way chocolate drink you do here so share special ice mineral water and special drinks that of one be oh yeah special that's you know say koye Fresh and Phillips na ko to there 0244 147212 Osafo mame efia chere asie du
Observe ha and a brema yekwa makase ni nyina ye di AC aseda enkoma se West Closet se ohye at a day. The number is 0243 508 635 0243 508 635 and Acute Cast Beauty Parlor AMT Emame 0246 897 589 0246 897 589 production team ye da munyina ase Obahima Efiache Sidu inimini obeba
David Ofori Osafo Bongo Difara
ya crap